Hey, this is M from AlphaMaleSecrets, and in this new training video, you're going to learn how to become a hustler and why mastering the art a hustler. And that's exactly what you want to become, a hustler of life. Understand, hustlers make things happen. Hustlers get things done. Hustlers don't make excuses. Hustlers don't let their ego get in the way of their plans. So ask yourself, why are some guys constantly getting ahead in life while other guys are constantly falling behind? Why do some guys seem to get all of the best jobs and date all of the hottest women while other guys seem to get all of the worst jobs and date all of the most unattractive women? If you look deep into the lives of guys who are just crushing it in life, you will find one common trait. And it's not that they're lucky, it's not that they're any different from you or I, it's simply that they taught themselves the #1 skill in the world. The skill that most people who fail in life are lacking, and that's the ability to hustle, the ability to get ahead of everyone else on the planet, all the other scrubs, all the other beta males, even all the other alpha males. And in today's insanely competitive world, if you have not adopted the mindset of a hustler, you will fall behind. I guarantee it. And you will eventually fail. And you'll never experience all of the cool stuff that life has to offer. And for most guys, this generally means money, big houses, fancy cars, and hot women. I mean, who doesn't want these things? But how many guys are actually able to achieve these things? Very, very few. And the few that do have mastered the art of hustling. Don't kid yourself. The guys who get this stuff are not weak, passive beta males. They are hustlers. They are real alpha males. Now, for the record, when I say become a hustler, it doesn't mean to go out there and cheat people. It doesn't mean to go out there and con people. It doesn't mean to go out there and be corrupt. All it means is to develop the ability to outsmart and outthink your competition. Develop the ability to think beyond options A, B, and C, and develop the ability to see options D, E, and F. And this is why I've always hated school, because it teaches you to think methodically, like a robot, as opposed to creatively, like a hustler. Now, there are a lot of guys who consider themselves hustlers. They cheat the system, they cheat to get ahead, until one day they finally get caught. Usually by the cops, if not worse, the FBI. And in most cases, these are guys who didn't even need to cheat the system. They could have easily found another shortcut or another loophole that was legal that would have kept them out of trouble had they thought beyond A, B, and C, had they thought beyond the easy money. So part of being a hustler, part of being a good hustler, is to get what you want out of life, whether it be money, houses, cars, hot women. Get the things that you want out of life as fast as you can while not doing anything illegal that will land you on the FBI's most wanted list. Because at the end of the day, you really don't need to do anything shady or illegal if you're able to think outside of the box. Guys who can't think outside of the box are generally the ones who do end up doing something illegal and end up getting busted. A good hustler, on the other hand, doesn't need to worry about getting busted or ending up on America's Most Wanted because he has the fortitude to see beyond the easy money and actually map out a plan that A, gets him what he wants, while B, keeps him out of trouble. And I only bring this up because being a hustler in life often has negative connotations associated with it, mostly because of guys who, again, were looking for the easy money or the quick buck without adding any real value for the money that they were taking. And depending on which lens you look through, there's really not much difference between, say, a company like Enron versus a company like Apple. The only difference is one company is giving value while the other company is taking value. And when you take value without actually giving anything of value in return, that's when the feds show up at your door, and that's when you end up with your picture on the 6 o'clock news. So at the end of the day, being a hustler is about getting what you want in life legally by thinking outside of the box, thinking creatively, going where few people go. Because if you go where everyone goes, if you think how everyone thinks, you're never going to go beyond average. And that's the reality. The truth is, most people can't think beyond average. Why? Because most people can't think for themselves. Therefore, most people can't think outside of the box because they're too worried about what others might think of them, what others might say about them. So they end up following the crowd. They end up blending in, and they end up looking like another boring copycat of everyone else's work. And this is why being a hustler is such a huge part of becoming a real alpha male, because you'll be hard pressed to find any real alpha males who are not great hustlers. Every real alpha male that you meet will in fact be a hustler, a guy who's getting things done in life, a guy who is accomplishing things in life, a guy who doesn't let anyone or anything get in his way and distract him. A hustler is someone who has tunnel vision, someone who has tunnel vision for every goal that he wants to achieve in life. And that's the way that you must live your life if you ever want to go beyond average, if you ever want to get ahead out there. Because let's face it, most people, like I said, are average, live average lives, make an average income, and date average looking women. And they eventually die average. They never do anything memorable or extraordinary with their lives because they don't hustle in life. So they never get to experience the best of what life has to offer. They never get what they actually want out of life. Instead, they settle and they live and die a very mediocre existence, one that is forgettable. So if you want to go beyond average, beyond what you even